What's up, guys? This is Mercury,
And Silver here.
and welcome back to Shellshock Live, and welcome back to Elements Gaming. Seriously, it's been a little bit since our last video, but we have decided to do another episode in Shellshock Live. And what we've decided to do is a best to three, winner take all kind of thing, with 200 life. But what we'll do is, if we're getting too far into the video, which we
have done in
we have
our
done
recordings.
in early recordings, we'll go into a sudden death of 100 life. But that's only if we're gonna go too far. We know that from the last analytics of our last video that people tuned in for about 4 minutes of the 17 that we had.
Well, there goes a waste of a sniper shot.
That was a waste of a sniper. But now we know a little bit more that you guys you'll stick around for shorter videos rather than long videos, and we'll take that into account of how we're doing videos, which is why instead of doing what we did last time, which was 500 life 2 games, we're doing best of 3 200 life, so if most 3 games, and that should shorten us down a little bit more. Holy crap.
Get in a hole.
I'm in a hole. So in this game, putting someone into a hole is like amazing, but it's not good.
Amazingly dangerous.
Here's the fun part: earthquake.
Oh, you would have that.
I would have an earthquake. Earthquake resets and everything. And the cool thing about this sort of series and everything, you get to watch us grow from our low levels of our last game, which was level 5 and 6,
Yeah.
to where we are now. I think Silver's at 15, and I think I'm at 17. So you get to see how fast and how we progress differently from each other. I also know that in some of our last videos, we've had an issue with my audio. And I'm trying to fix that now, so I'm going to be a little bit more louder, a little bit more outspoken, so we can keep that going the same way.
I can do it to you too.
I had another one.
Oh, you would have a second one.
So that's game 1, guys. That is game 1.
Oh, that was a quick one.
So that should actually help out a lot more.
Man,
for us.
so if I would have had that first sniper shot, it would have been
won.
done.
So that's game number 1, guys. We're going to go to a different map. We are actually going to choose maps now, so it's a little different.
Yeah, the whole playing on random is fun, especially when you're not worried about time.
Mm-hmm.
But
we don't want to sound rush, but we want to actually go through with the games. We can't forget, though, this weekend actually we're going to do another recording, hopefully in a different game. We don't know what we're going to do just yet, but we actually are going to have a special guest with us. I have reached out to a fellow YouTuber, and he wishes to revamp his channel once again. So we're going to see if having him with us maybe will make our...
Oh, that would go right over you.
Make our audio a little bit more fun, maybe?
Well, and what we want to do eventually, and we don't know when exactly it'll happen, we'd like to get everybody in the community involved. I think it'd be fun to get games with just anybody that wants to.
Yeah, so like the Town of Salem games that we decided to do, or our other plans, we're doing a League series from noob to legend sort of thing, because Silver here has never really played it.
Oh yeah, it's like complete noob.
Oh,
and it's probably not even going to be the legend, it's going to be like
noob to somewhat noob.
Somewhat less noobier.
Well, we'll figure out the title for that. But yeah, that's another one of our other thoughts of things, to see where we can go with things.
And as we were mentioning with the whole like getting stuck in a hole, one thing that is really cool about this game is there are upgrades which can be very helpful. There's 4 different type of upgrades. There's shield, luck, what was it? Treads.
It was armor, luck, treads, and crit.
You want to explain a little bit, because you know more about it than I do.
Armor, of course, if you saw earlier in the game, Silver started off with this small little blue bar, and if you look at the bottom left screen of mine, you'll see that there's 0 out of 80 armor, and then there's HP at the bottom. So, the armor basically is just the blue section that gives you more health to deal with other things.
And I totally missed my turn again.
Crit is as explanatory as you can get. That 50 damage could actually do of like 75 if it hit for a crit.
I don't think we're gonna have to. We may be able to just do a third game with this as quick as this is
Probably.
going.
Treads, it allows you to go across the land easier, get out of holes easier, all that awesome stuff. And luck, it basically gives you better weapons when you start off with something. It gives you a chance of getting more items in those item boxes that we keep getting. And it gives you, there's actually a certain thing called grapple hook, which allows it to, instead of you having to go run over or shoot through one of the extra supply drops, it actually grabs it for you.
Oh, see,
and that's
I actually
really
didn't
cool.
even know that.
I really like those things.
And I don't know if it's shown up on his screen. Ow, that really hurt.
I think we're going to game 3.
whenever you do good damage in the game, or I don't know what the exact, or when it exactly happens, but you get these little cogs or gears, which you can end up using in the store to get more weapons or themes, or I mean, you can. There's several different things you can get.
Alright, we'll go into Lowlands for our final one, since that was actually a very, very fast game.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting.
We were not expecting it to be that quick.
And sadly, with what has happened with our previous video, we've done some other recordings which ended up being too long. Sadly, of course, one of those happened to be one of the ones where I go 2-0 on him, which apparently you guys are never going to see at this point.
Nope, because I don't think I even have the recording anymore.
But just so you know, it did happen.
Yep.
Although I guess me saying it won't make anybody believe me.
I'm going to apologize now because I think I'm still screen capturing. If you saw the bottom right hand of my screen that popped up with a Skype message, you should go check them out. They're Council of Couches on YouTube as well. They also may be another group that we may be doing some videos with later on. And it would be amazing to do so because I've watched most of Council of Couches, and they do a lot of playthroughs through, not really playthroughs, but like more multiplayer games like Mario Party, Mario Kart, all those awesome little things, and it's really cool to watch just to see how it goes.
What does static even do?
Static, if you actually have more players on the opposite team, it hits that one person and it keeps going with the next people.
So it really wasn't.
No, but it does a solid 25 damage no matter
true.
what.
Good point, good point.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have a horizon to put in the middle.
That wasn't a horizon, that was Sinkle.
Oh.
You still hit me, god dang it.
Ever so slightly.
Yep, ever so slightly. However, this is horizon.
But one of the reasons we want to continue playing this is, one, we think it would be fun to, again, have you guys join in, have special guests join in, show you what the weapons are like. They just get better as you go along.
And they get upgraded further and further. And the cool thing about the difference between Silver and I playing this is certain weapons he'll get upgraded before me, and certain upgrades I'll get before him. And it's actually rather cool to see that happen. Because I have this game with my other account, and my friend and I would go back and forth, and somehow he would have full versions of something, and then I wouldn't have full versions of something.
Yeah, I really don't have. I have not been getting good weapons.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, obviously.
But basically, it's an easier way of going through this, and I hope you guys like this. We do really hope you do.
Well, this was certainly a lot quicker.
That was a nice 3-0 game, by the way.
So
I hope my audio came out better, because I remember last time with the last videos that my audio had an issue. So we're gonna hope that this time around I spoke a little bit higher, so you guys don't have an issue of hearing me.
And it's stuff like that we're gonna work on, and we always want to hear feedback, even when it's stuff like that, or I mean, honestly, anything. And here's
my skill tree of all treads.
Mine's built into defense just a little bit, but well, anyways, that's it for episode 2 of our Shellshock live series. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about this, what you want us to play, or even if you just want to say hi.
And this is Elements Gaming once again, and this is Mercury.
And Silver.
And thank you for tuning in.